Jurassic World Dominion. Did you know what the word Dominion meant?
I could use it in a sentence.
What does it mean? Did you ever... They put on these weird words and...
World Dominion, like you conquer it, like it's taken over, like it's...
Jurassic World Dominion.
Yeah.
Dominion, okay.
Sovereignty, control, yeah, like you own the territory, like you're a dictator, like you own control. So Jurassic World, they were controlling the regular world. Dominion.
Gotcha.
I fucking nailed that. Ask me something else. Ask me what another word means.
No, I was just curious.
Nah, let's continue about the...
So Jurassic World Dominion came out. It's part 6 of the overall story, part 3 of the new trilogy. The Chris Pratt
with an R,
yeah, it's trilogy. It takes place right after Jurassic World, was it Fallen Kingdom, part 2, where half that movie was good, half that movie just went way left. That just killed it for me. And I'm a big Jurassic Park fan. That was
times 2.
That was one of like my first movie experiences that was like, okay, like this is different. This is not watching a movie at home. This is not watching some TV show. This is like an epic thing. When the first time I saw a dinosaur, I remember I saw it like in Yonkers. Like there was no seats. You had to sit on the floor. Like this is when you could sit on the floor, and like it was so.
You older than me. I never sat on the floor at a movie theater in my life. That's crazy.
It's like, yeah, it's like there's small little movie land. It was like movie houses. Like
that's crazy.
Yeah, they were like, and it was like cascading, so it was like down.
Yeah, no,
they were like stadium seating.
It was event viewing.
Event viewing. Yes,
it was event viewing.
Yes. So, those movies are classic. The first one of the greatest movies of all time. Period. Like any aspect, storytelling, dinosaurs. And in the first one too, like if you break it down, you only see the dinosaurs for like 8 minutes in the whole movie. It's like a long 2-hour movie plus. And you only see the dinosaurs for 8 minutes, but that was enough. Mm-hmm. And the technology, the special effects still hold up. Most of them still hold up because they use puppets, they use CGI to the max.
To this day.
To this day.
To this day.
Yeah, put that clip. So, the sequel was a continuation. They're going off books. I never read the books, but I hear they deviated a lot from the books.
Way off, yeah.
And it wasn't, to me, it was still entertaining. I remember it came out
Spielberg.
Day 97, I think, whatever. Jeff Goldblum, he's so charismatic. So, like, the old Jeff Goldblum. This is a different guy. I'll get back to that in a minute. It was good. Part 3 was it wasn't a Jurassic Park movie per se. It was more like an adventure movie. Like, right. They had to save the kid. They go in. It was a chase movie, basically. So, then they rebooted it after a while, Jurassic World. And they did the same thing like they do with Star Wars, and like they held the nostalgia from the first one and just recreated it slightly, you know. And it hit. It was good. It was positive. Like
the graphics held up.
Everything was good about the first one, Jurassic World. Like I liked it. Some people found it was too similar to the other ones, but I think it was good. It made sense. Progression. They make the park. They actually make the park. It's a functioning park, and then shit goes left, like obviously, and it worked. Sequel came out. The first part of the movie, I was invested. It threw me off. Like they built a park with an active volcano on it. That was a little weird.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, especially after how long, 20 years has it been at, whatever.
Somebody could have planned that. Yeah.
So extinction level event is about to happen. The dinosaurs are about to get wiped out again. Crazy story, whatever. So she becomes a philanthropist, whatever. Nah, is it a philanthropist?
That's a word you can use, yeah.
Whatever. She's trying to save the animals now.
A do-gooder.
Not a corporate, well, she's trying to save the animals, whatever. So I like that story apart. They're going to go in there and try to save some of the animals. That's half the movie. They go on the island. The second half of the movie takes place in some kind of mansion of their co-owner of the original with John Hammond, and there's a cloned kid. There's
his granddaughter.
They're auctioning off dinosaurs. Yeah. How are you going to auction off dinosaurs? Like, I'm pretty sure they're illegal to own, right? I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, but rich niggas do illegal shit all the time. Let's not
to
get
a certain
wrapped up
extent. You know what I'm saying?
They sell all kinds of crazy shit.
You could be rich, but you still can't own certain animals. You just can't unless you have.
Well, you're crazy. There's more lions in Texas. There's more tigers and lions in Texas than there are in the universe owned out in there's more tigers in captivity in Texas than there are roaming in the wild.
I get that.
Rich niggas are going to do rich nigga shit.
All right. Disbelief, I get
it. They own zebras.
They wanted to buy dinosaurs. These lethal dinosaurs. Yeah. And I understand the military aspect. All right, that was good. But it was just boring. It was just there, the house, the thing, whatever. And they get released. And then there's a little thing at the end where the pterodactyl like lands in Vegas or some shit. I was like, oh shit, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for.
Them out in the wild.
The second movie felt like a transition to the inevitable movie where we're gonna get where dinosaurs are gonna be major
interacting with humans.
Yes.
Planet of the Apes, but with dinosaurs.
Yes, that's what I thought I was promised. That's what it looked like they were alluding to. It was building up towards it. That's what it. I was in it.
We go back to the word Dominion. That's what it is. Yes, they own this territory.
That's what I thought we were going to get. Now, this movie came out. You saw it, obviously. I thought it was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Like, it's high quality garbage. I'll give you that.
Very high.
The budget must have been crazy. But first of all, like, just as a movie standpoint, it was like two movies, right? Chris Pratt and the Clone Girl and Bryce Dallas Howard, they're in a movie. The OG cast,
the Nostalgia 3,
is another in the movie.
A different movie.
And then they come together at the end. And at the end, there's like fucking 12 characters, there's 13 characters to get on a chopper. Nobody dies. There's at no point at all do you think anybody's going to die after a certain point. Because the sheer number of death that they walked away from was just like absurd. Like at this point, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many times can you interact with a tiger in the wild and live?
Two tops,
right? This dude is surviving being chased by raptors on like 3 different continents.
I'm over it.
3 movies. They're being chased by killers.
We have second generation dinosaurs. We have dinosaurs kids now being involved.
These dinosaurs they're not even regular dinosaurs. They're like mutated, like DNA killer. You point a laser and it follows it.
Raptors.
These are like
T-Rexes.
Exactly. They're super.
Now they got feathers and shit.
They're Captain America dinosaurs and shit. They got the serum. They're like, and they keep getting away constantly, over and over. They're gonna miss it by this much. They're gonna, whatever. A car can outrun the dinosaur in whatever. All right, take all that apart. Still, the story just doesn't make sense. Like, the story is about, first of all, the story is not even about dinosaurs. It's about locusts.
Genetically engineered locusts.
The movie is about locusts about to take over the world. I think that's what Dominion is about.
And capitalism. And greed and shit.
The locust is going to take over the world. They're going to kill the food supply, and the world's going to be over.
No. The locusts are going to cause a global famine that only one company will be able to help.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's part of it. That's another thing. But so that movie takes place in a world of dinosaurs. You take place in a world of dinosaurs. That's the story. That's the main story, I think. The story. The other story is about the kidnapping of the clone.
What you mean you think? It's called Jurassic Park. Like, that's what Jurassic it's supposed World. To be. It's supposed to be about dinosaurs.
It's supposed to be about dinosaurs, right?
Not about fucking locusts. It's not supposed to be about big ass mosquitoes and plants.
I'm trying to understand.
No. I'm agreeing. I'm loud because I'm a little drunk. But it don't make no fucking sense. Continue.
So you have the clone. First of all, the clone is kidnapped, right? Because they need her to study her, right? And who needs her? The company, right? The evil corporation
who's making mosquitoes.
Yeah. And Jeff Goldblum's character, Ian Malcolm, right, was against dinosaurs in the first movie, hates dinosaurs in the second movie. He wasn't in part 3. He was alluded to in Jurassic World, but never seen. In Fallen Kingdom, he's in Congress saying how they should let them all die and let nature take its course. In this one, he joined the company and is working with the company. And then you find out he's secretly trying to take down come on.
And then the black dude that's their tour guide,
he's in on it too. It's like Hydra, right? Like reverse Hydra.
Hail Hydra. Nah.
Yeah.
This shit is fucking high trash. That's what it is.
So they know about these evil mosquitoes, right? These prehistoric shits. So, and who's behind all of this? Dr. Wu, was it?
Dr. Henry Wu, who they tell me they have a whole vignette about how he was behind all of it.
He's been
from the
behind
first
it.
one.
He's in the first one.
Why is he still here? Who's hiring Dr. Wu?
Yeah.
How is he in 6 Jurassic Parks later? I don't know how many iterations of dinosaurs next. Why is he still here? How has he not died? How is he not in jail? How is he employed?
In the first one, he's one of the geneticists and scientists that made the first dinosaurs. Okay, I get it. Boom, he's in there. In Jurassic World, he has a corner office. He's one of the OG scientists. He brought the guns. But then in the second one, they're doing something behind the scenes. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something behind the scenes, right?
There's fuckery afoot.
There's I was felonious. There's some
there's fuckery afoot.
Yeah, some things that you don't. They allude to it, but they don't. They escape in the chopper. Oh, I'm gonna be protected. Yeah, I'm gonna be protected. They don't allude what it is. Now we find out that this guy was creating artificial locusts. So the company that owns the food supply chain too, whatever. I can't even make sense.
I hate this fuck shit. If you're gonna be a bad guy, be a bad guy. If you're gonna be a good guy, be a good guy. You can't be in 6 different movies switching sides.
And then he saves the world. And then
are you for dinosaurs for capitalism, pushing dinosaurs to make money, or are you for science and saving these lives? He flip flops every fucking movie. Even in just this one, this bullshit ass movie, he's the one that created the locust, but then he flips on the company to try to
He's saving the world from the shit that he made. I'm saying,
I needed him to get eaten by a T-Rex or a raptor in maybe part 3. Yeah. His character, best case scenario, makes it to Jurassic Park 3.
He wasn't even a character. In the first one, he was like he just happened to be in the room. He was like a scientist.
100% agree. Right? But throughout every movie that goes on, they add him through the vignettes. So in this last one, they were the ones that went back and added him and added emphasis to his character in all the other Jurassic Parks. Because we didn't know him. No. Now we realize how important he was in all the other ones. The fuck you still here for? How is he here? Listen, go ahead, continue.
And also, he works for the guy who was not the actor, because I heard the actor got arrested or some shit, or he died, or he did some shit from the first one. Remember when I call him Newman? He's always Newman to me.
Yeah, Newman.
Remember when he's sitting in there and that food looked good? He's eating it in Costa Rica, eating that food. Dotson, and he's working with the competing company. Newman is a spy for the competing company.
Yeah.
So in the new one,
his name is Wayne Knight.
Oh, I know his name, Wayne Knight. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I always knew. In the movie, I think he's Dennis Nedry or something like that. But he's in the first one, right? So the guy who's eating lunch with, right? He's the guy who owns the second company. And obviously, when John Hammond of Jurassic Engine, that company shut down, the competing company took over, and they have the rights to the dinosaurs now. So it just comes full circle. Like the guy was a cameo. Like he was not even a cameo. He was like a small little role. He hired Wayne Knight to steal the embryos from Jurassic Park, so his business can thrive. Now he's the main guy, which is like they think they're slick, like doing that. Like, oh, they're so like bringing back. It wasn't in the same actor, first of all, but like, what was the point of that?
I don't know. I don't know if they thought it was continuity. I don't know. It was just annoying.
And to bring back all these guys, all these actors, Alan Grant, to bring them back for what?
I don't know.
They have to sneak into the thing where they have all this amazing technology, right? But they don't have a security camera.
That should make no sense. They infiltrate hey, you're gonna make a left at the elevator and then you're gonna turn down.
Yeah, exactly.
The fuck out of here! The whole time. What's my man's name? The Dr. Lewis, whatever. The Campbell Scott. He's welcomes them. Lets them. Is he in on it? Does he want them to be infiltrated?
You don't know who's in on it, right?
Shit don't make no goddamn sense, bro.
He's trying to be a whistleblower, right? But how could they have even anticipated that Alan Grant and all these people are going to come, right? And they just they point to they broke back Justice Smith for a little bit. You know, they broke back, you know, the other girl. I forgot her name.
Daniela Pineda.
Yeah, she came in there for like just cameos, and they're stealing dinosaurs in the beginning. Like
Gap tooth. She fine, but she got a gap tooth. That's fine.
I don't know. I just can't. I love dinosaurs. You know, I think it's cool seeing them on the big screen because this is the only way you like. I think King Kong had dinosaurs, and very few movies. Like dinosaurs is something that you don't see much in the movies. I don't know why, right? It's so cool, right? Like how come more shit doesn't have dinosaurs in it?
Godzilla is a kind of like a dinosaur.
Monsters, like they turned it into a monster movie, like, you know.
It goes back to, we talked about Top Gun, how it was a perfect remake.
Yeah.
Scream, great remake. This second generation, I don't know, trilogy compared to the first trilogy, I guess it's the remake, retool. This a bad way to do it.
Yeah. They set it up so good.
Yes.
Like, all right. Like the second one was like, it was all right. I knew you had to get through it to get to the third one. And you have dinosaurs living amongst us. How is that even happening? Like, aren't they like killing everybody? All the carnivores are killing everybody. Like,
that's kind of what I wanted to see.
Yeah. I want to see like a kid go into the woods and then the dinosaurs come.
When they broke their cages in the Jurassic Park and they were coming, and they were fucking people up. Yeah. So when they got free in real life, all you got was really the big, I guess, shark crocodile thing. Ate the nigga in the hell. That's really it.
That's everything cool was in the montages, like little clips, like
snippets
you see
of it.
You see the brontosaurus and all that.
I want to see dinosaurs fucking people up.
That's what
in real life. I want to see dinosaurs in Times Square. I want to see dinosaurs in LA. I want to see dinosaurs fucking pool parties up in Miami. Give me vignettes. Give me that in real life.
They did it in the second one with Jurassic World. Remember with the T-Rex? He went to San Francisco. He was fucking around in the backyards. He was killed a dog.
Yeah, that's what I want.
And then you see him coming down. You see the Asian Saiyans, Godzilla. You know, like, you know,
they had it perfect.
I wanted to see that,
but instead we got second generation dinosaurs, baby clones, and hungry big ass mosquitoes that they had to light on fire.
And the dinosaur Blue, the dinosaur has the name Blue, the main raptor.
Yeah,
he has a kid somehow,
and then lets them take it. And it was like, y'all go get him, and I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah, and he basically communicating with Chris Pratt that I made a promise with a dinosaur.
Nah, I'm gonna go get your kid back. The fuck out of here, bro.
And then they go in this black market place where there's dinosaurs, and then they meet the pilot, like a Han Solo type, trying to. It was bad, man. It was bad. I can't even think of anything good about watching it. Like, there's nothing good about it.
I just tried. You see that pause I just took? I took a really deep breath.
You can't even see a movie with dinosaurs. They resulted in just the monsters. They're just monsters, basically. They're not dinosaurs no more. They're monsters. It's a monster movie.
They changed the dinosaurs. So, okay, I understand that there's new science that came out that dinosaurs are more closely related to like chickens and shit. And we probably now know that they had like feathers and fine. Keep science. You don't got to bring that real shit to the movies. Don't put feathers on these motherfuckers. I don't want to see dinosaurs with feathers.
Yeah, but how did that happen? Like in the movie, they mix the DNA with the frogs to make them look like whatever. The OG dinosaurs.
I think they did that because in real life, since the Jurassic Park shit came out, we
understood more about it.
We've uncovered new shit about dinosaurs. Okay. That they're more closely related to chickens. They got feathers. They do this. I bet. Cool. Fine. Keep that in real life. Don't put that shit here. I don't want to see that. I want to see a T-Rex or a raptor with that. I was going to try to do a raptor sound, but it didn't come out right, so I'm going to skip it. I want to see. Can you do the raptor sound?
No.
You sure?
No, not even try.
No. So you can only do, what was the fuck? I can't remember.
Liam Neeson.
All you got is Liam Neeson's in your bag. You don't got no raptor shit.
I mean, I got to practice before. I'm not going to say it right now, but I'm saying, can you do Jeff Goldblum? Everybody can do Jeff Goldblum, right?
I want to bring back the nostalgic, bring back the dinosaurs and put them in today. Give me a dinosaur in the Eiffel Tower. Give me a dinosaur in the pyramids. Give me a dinosaur in New York, Times Square, L.A., Miami. That's what we've been waiting for 26 years.
Yeah, I think this was
let down. Miss.
And
Swing,
as far as Jeff Goldblum,
miss.
like when he's waving the fire at the dinosaur, I was like, oh, he's sacrificing himself. Okay, maybe there's like gonna be some. No, none of these guys can die. They got all these senior citizens walking around there running from dinosaurs, and nobody can die. Nobody dies. The end helicopter. I was thinking in my head, yo, how are the 13 people gonna fit in this little helicopter? Like,
they all got in.
The whole cast is there. There's 13 heads in that helicopter.
Yeah, they could have killed. Alan Grant could have went.
Yeah, somebody could have went. I was like, all right, you know.
And the whole shit where he's been trying to bag Ellie
Sattler, yeah,
forever.
Yeah,
and now she just happens to be single and trying to fuck. Nah, let's fuck out of here, bro. Nah.
Well, first of all, she was studying dinosaurs, and now she's studying locusts, right?
She was studying her husband. Now she's trying to fuck Dr. Alan Grant. And it's a 0. It's a miss. I watched it in 4DX. I had the 4DX multiplier.
Yeah.
And now you can't multiply 0. What's 0 times 1.5?
I think at least if it gave me something like memorable, like a memorable chase and a memorable.
There's not one.
A memorable character. There's no breakout characters. Chris Pratt is like, there's
nothing new to him. He blew his load
role.
on the first movie.
Anybody could have played any one of these roles. Like the standout guy, the personality guy, Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum did absolutely nothing. Like
he wasn't even a Jeff he played against type.
Yeah, if you watch the first one and this one, it's a different guy.
He's
it's
against
the same actor.
Yeah.
Like I think he forgot how to do what he's just being himself. That guy looks like the guy that does the interviews, late night talk shows, right? It just felt like him. I think he forgot. Honestly, that's the same issues they had with Independence Day Part 2. He's like, that's not the first guy. Like that's not. You know, Alan Grant is Alan Grant. Like he's the best actor of all of them. I think, in my opinion. Sam Neill. Yeah. So you have Sam Neill, like one of the the greatest actor of this movie, but I mean not one of the greatest, but he's a great actor. You know, he held down the first one. He's a good actor. He had nothing to work with. Like I don't think it's his fault. Like, he had nothing to work with. He probably committed to the movie, and like just like Harrison Ford did with the new Star Wars. He's probably like, fuck you. Like, I
got nothing to do here.
It's a paycheck, but he's already committed. So he's already committed. So he has to do it. So
all he has in this whole movie is that he's trying to bag.
That's what they reduced him to.
That's it.
I'm saying they reduced him to him following her. Like he's been simping on this girl for like 30 years, right? 30 years, right?
Yeah. No. Listen.
Come on, yo. Like you chase a girl for 30 years in a world full of dinosaurs. Like, come on. The fuck.
Even in chances where they had roles where they could have, like if a black dude's in a movie or they have a black actor or actress in a movie, I'm never going to talk down on them. But they couldn't get nobody else.
Oh, that guy?
The black tour guy gave me nothing.
Omar Sy?
Nah, Mamadou Athi.
Oh, Omar Sy is the guy from the first one they brought him back to.
He was Chris Pratt's assistant, and now he's in the fucking CIA?
This
nigga was an assistant animal wrangler.
Yes.
Basically a backup in Barnum and Bailey Circus. He was an animal trainer, and now he's a CIA operative?
Well, Chris Pratt, they just said he's in the Navy, right? In the first one. He's in the Navy. Navy. That's how he had the connections with the guy and all that. But the other guy was probably in the Navy too. So
okay, so you go from Navy to animal trainer to CIA operative. Where in the fuck does that happen?
Not only in the Navy, like he was a high rank, like he was a SEAL or something. Like,
the fuck out of here, bro. I don't want to hear it.
And the bad girl? What did you think about the bad girl?
Who's the bad? Time out. Who's the bad girl?
What was her name?
I'm looking at all the characters.
Dinchen Lachman. Remember the girl in the white suit?
I don't remember her.
She had the laser.
I don't remember her at all. What did she do in the movie? She is not in this trailer not one time.
She's part of the group that's chasing that kidnapped the clone. She's like orchestrating it.
Well, She must have. She's too ambiguous to me. Is she Asian? Is she Russian? Soyona Santos? Like, is she Hispanic? She Latinx? I don't know who the fuck she is. She's too ambiguous. She got lost in the sauce for me. I seen that movie twice.
Australian.
Fuck out of here. Soyona Santos is Australian?
She's Australian.
Dick Chen Lachman? Get her out of here, bro. Get her out of here. She's too racially ambiguous for me.
I thought she was Asian, honestly.
Nah, son.
She's Australian.
She might be from Guam.
She's Australian.
Her name is Dick Den? I'm out, son. Fuck out of here. No wonder I don't remember her, son. Pause. Pause her whole character. Fuck out of here.
Dick and Luckman.
Nah, I guess Soyona Santos the way out of here. Soyona Santos sounds like a car. Yo, I just bought that 2019 Soyona Santos, son. You gonna see me pull up? I got that parked right outside. Fuck out of here with her. Mamadou Athi, fuck out of here. Justice Smith, he's another one. He was one of their assistants and now he works for the CIA too? Or he's in the FBI? Or he's a high-ranking military political affiliate?
He's working for the FBI.
Get the fuck out of here. This movie don't make no goddamn sense.
In the first one, he's not in the first one. In the second one, what is he?
He's number 3 in line behind fucking Claire Derry.
He's working for a nonprofit trying to free the animals.
And he's number 3. He's the computer geek in line for a nonprofit organization.
He's the IT guy at a nonprofit organization.
The number 3.
And the third movie, he's in the FBI. He's an FBI agent.
He's a high-ranking FBI agent with access to all this information and computer internet.
Yes.
Where, bro? Where? How?
Yes.
Nah, I'm out. I'm out on Jurassic Dominion. The last one should have been the last one. This one should have been the none one.
The pilot
I don't even know why we do. The what?
The pilot.
The black lady?
Yeah.
Fire.
She's the best one in the movie.
Fire. Her I take all day. I see, but even then, even with her, after I seen her, seen the little white girl, seen the clone, I already knew her whole character arc. Like it wasn't even.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once I saw her, see her, I said,
like
"Oh,
Han Solo." I said she's a Han Solo. They meet her at the bar. Like, oh,
I don't even know why I talk. That was perfect.
I don't want any help. Oh, I'm gonna pay you. Okay.
Oh, matter of fact, I know exactly who you're looking for. I saw her randomly the other day, and in my head, I put a mental picture. I was like, "Damn, I should save that little white girl," but I'm gonna stay out of this.
Yeah.
She's one of the best parts, and she don't make no fucking sense, and she's one of the best parts.
Yeah, she. Like,
nah, I'm out.
She just has a good heart, like Blue from Tailspin.
I'm out. I'm out. Don't get me started on Dr. Henry Wu again. I'm gonna flip this whole table.
So,
do I have to give this a grade?
What about the bad guy, the corporation owner? Like, what was that? Like Tim Cook, like a ripoff of Tim Cook? He looked like Tim Cook, right?
He looked like it's Tim Cook, Bill Gates,
yeah,
Elon Musk. It was like an amorphous of all those people.
It was. What was he acting like that purposely? Like I didn't understand. Like, was he trying to be funny? Or
is
like,
he welcoming them?
He
invited them, but he doesn't want them here. But he invited them here. I never understood that whole.
Again, like I said, that character is in the very first movie, and he's nothing like that. Nothing like that. The evolved because he has like a multi-billionaire now, and that facility he has. What is it like? To just the dinosaurs like is a habitat. What are they doing? Are they making money? How are they making money? They're doing tours in that. What is that facility? What is it?
It's meant for me and you and us as viewers. That facility is there for us to judge this bum ass movie. That's what that facility is for.
So they said the epic conclusion. So that's it. They're done with this Jurassic World.
If you take the word epic out, then they were 100% correct.
It's done.
It's the conclusion.
They should have just started from the beginning, based it on the book more, because I heard the book is slightly different than the movies. So just base it on the first book and start over. Like,
bro, they should have did what they said with the title, World Dominion, and have these dinosaurs wreaking havoc and not fucking locusts eating grass.
Yeah,
and made it a global supply chain. Like they made it too real. I think they were trying to.
Yeah, didn't you want to see like a fucking raptor in Afghanistan just wreaking havoc and just,
Bro, I wanted to see a raptor coming down Times Square fucking people up at Bubba Gump Shrimp.
Yes.
I wanted to see a nigga in Miami on South Beach. I wanted to see a T-Rex eating titties on South Beach. Yes. I wanted to see a Hollywood set. I wanted to see filming a movie and a bunch of these little niggas run up and fuck shit up.
Yeah.
In Chicago at a baseball game, the Cubs at a 1 p.m. game, and they come into a baseball stadium and fuck shit up.
Yes.
I didn't want to see locusts eating wheat and us having to worry about building capitalism and paying for a company for pesticides on my grass.
Yes.
That's fucking garbage. I wanted to see Jurassic Park World Dominion. I wanted to see dinosaurs wreaking havoc on world events in times that we've seen now.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see a global supply chain pandemic. I didn't want to see locusts eating wheat. I didn't want to have to think about pesticides and businesses and corporations and capitalism. That's too deep for me, bruh. I wanted dinosaurs fucking shit up. Is that too simple?
I wanted Triceratops in Jamaica or some shit like.
Yo, I want a Spirit Airlines getting taken down by by pterodactyl.
Yes.
I want shit that I live in this world.
Yes.
Dominionized.
Yes.
It's fucking trash. Who directed this motherfucker? Colin Trevorrow?
Trevorrow, yeah.
Miss.
Didn't they cancel his Star Wars thing? Like he was gonna do the Star Wars thing.
If I saw this movie, I would have canceled whatever he had next. Whatever you got lined up next.
I think they canceled it based on the part 2 of this.
Good. Sorry, Colin. Listen. At the end of the day, get a check. Get a check, my man.
But
I don't want nobody to not eat.
This was I think he wrote it, right? Did he write it?
He needs to unwrite it.
They let him rock though. Like that's I give him that. Like they can't blame anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Who? What?
Huh?
They could blame somebody. They could blame Colin Trevorrow.
No, but I'm saying before. You know, in a movie, movie's bad, right?
Oh, right. Like they can't blame
the studio
the
wanted to edit it. This guy wrote it. He could have done anything he wanted.
Nah, they said
anything he wanted.
They said check ball, rock.
Exactly.
Copy.
Like just like the Star Wars. They gave the Star Wars to these guys. They could do whatever they want. You know? And this is what they do. So what do you rate this overall?
Again, I don't want to go. There's a baseline for F. I'll go D.
I want to say F. I mean, I'm judging it as a movie and as part of the franchise, the conclusion, whatever. Yeah.
So go ahead. What would you give it in
F all around?
What would you give it standalone, and what would you give it as part of the series?
If I standalone, it's slightly better.
I would agree.
It's one is weird. It's slightly better because it's just a monster movie.
Right.
It's a chase monster movie. Right. But as part of the continuation of the story with the locusts and all,
that's what brings it down.
That's what brings it down because you have perspective of the other movies that are, you know,
leaps and bounds better.
Yes, you have one of the greatest movies of all time as your prerequisite to make this movie good, and it's not good. It's like, but as a chase monster movie, it's watchable.
It's watchable. That's why I can't give it an F.
So I give it a D. You know,
minus.
D minus. Yeah, D minus.
Yeah, I'll give it a D.
I'll give Dominion D minus.
I'll give it a Jurassic Park a D. D-Minion.
Dominion D minus. All right.
Copy.